I came down the stairs, and when I got to the bottom of the stairs, we heard this awful continuous noise. Almost sounded like somebody was dumping a load of sand onto the floor, long enough that my coworker said, "Let's just go." We just didn't even set the alarm. We just left the building.
This is the spot where she is seen. A lot of people claim that she is seeing her, and I'm completely alone.
Yeah, and as soon as I say it...
Okay, who the touched me right there? You gotta be kidding me, man. I'm not even close to the door. Someone was in my ear, just telling me to get the out.
For that to happen, you have to slowly increase. Then I got the chills from it.
I feel like I'm in a Whoa! I'm Lomar, and for my entire life, I've been into all things paranormal. I've come to realize that every location you go to, you get different types of hauntings. Sometimes you get audible, sometimes you get visual, sometimes you get the whole 9 yards, but it's very common to not get anything at all. The Mill of Kintail dates all the way back to the 1830s. Now, this was originally a grist mill. A man named John Baird came from Scotland in 1830 and actually had a house on the property. John Baird was known to have a lot of money. No one knows where he got this money from, but he moved here with his family. It's an interesting thing to talk about John Baird because he wasn't, let's say, the most well-liked man. It's known that he actually pushed out the Algonquin people who originally inhabited the land, and a lot of people do claim over the years to hear residual drumming from the indigenous, chanting, people rushing them in the forest. It's wildly known too to see a lot of apparitions in the forest. So if we fast forward in life, later on in 1931, some very important people moved into the property. They weren't just any prominent people in the land. These were actually two very notable figures who actually played a very significant role in life today. Starting with the first notable figure, we have Tait McKenzie, which actually is very wildly known for his sculpturing. And he played a very big role in World War I too, in trying to aid wounded soldiers. He was big in physician, and a lot of people were devastated by the time he passed away. This was his last resting place after retirement. Coming out of his whole career, he moved back to his hometown here in Lanark County and relived the rest of his days doing sculpturing, and the grist mill was his studio. His wife Ethel was very close to him, and actually she became a widow, and a lot of people do claim that Ethel does come through in spiritual communication. Our good friends on Phantoms of Your Paranormal have actually came across Ethel multiple times through a spirit box. And she is known to communicate. She's also known to be very, very quiet, not a very talkative person, but things kind of change every now and then. Phantoms of Yore have actually been doing events, paranormal events, and they've come across a lot of really weird and odd communication, and they believe it's Ethel. So if we want to get into the very deep paranormal stuff here, when Tait McKenzie and Ethel bought the land, bought the mill, they were known to kind of invite very important people to the property. Legend has it they were conducting seances here, and to be honest, who knows what they were inviting out. When you do seances, it doesn't matter if you have an Ouija board in front of you, it doesn't matter if you have spirit boards or gadgets or whatever. When you intentionally call out on spirits, anything could arise from that. So there could be anything walking this property, but turns out that to this very day, John Baird is still being looked for by many investigators. It's interesting because you have so many people now coming through paranormal events. Our very good friends from Phantoms of Yore have been giving many people chances to investigate the property, chances that never used to happen. And it only took till the last couple years for people to come in and really severely try and conduct paranormal investigating. So you have spirits here that really want to communicate, that haven't really had the chance to really talk, right? So we have Tait McKenzie, someone who actually was involved in World War I. He was an infamous sculpturist. He made tons of amazing sculptures throughout his life. You have Ethel, his wife, the widowed wife. Then you have Dr. James Naismith, the inventor of basketball. Yes, you heard me right. The inventor of basketball. Now, James Naismith wasn't born on the property, but he was actually born in a house like 10-15 minutes down the road. This was his local area. He was a local in the Lanark County. James Naismith grew up in Lanark County, Ontario, about 10 to 15 minutes away from where I grew up. And he was the inventor of basketball. Now, he went to America, invented basketball, and actually came back. His museum is in the bottom of this grist mill. So it's interesting that the inventor of basketball is such a local, but many people have claimed that James Naismith is actually still around, knowing the fact that his roots are from here. He was best friends with Tait McKenzie. He's been to Tait's studio multiple times. It's crazy to know that both of them have been encountered. But James Naismith is kind of an oddball when it comes to the spiritual realm, because many people have actually claimed to encounter him, but from my experience, he's a very quiet spirit. I don't think he really tries to communicate. He just kind of wants to chill. But at the same time, you're talking about a property that he used to come to multiple times. His energy is still there. There are reasons why he does come back there. So I'm not discrediting anyone who, has claimed to encounter him, but he is more of the quiet ones on the property. But his whole museum, his artifacts, his roots are literally in a museum at the bottom of the grist mill, while Tait McKenzie's studio is upstairs. There are multiple reasons why, people could be encountering them on the property, or encountering anything really. You have seances that have been conducted there, so you could have people that that never even walked the grounds there. You could have people called out that are just hanging around there. It's a very interesting place. I've been there twice. 4 years ago, I did a solo adventure with Phantoms of Yore in that very mill. 4 or 5 years later, I'm back alone, 15 hours away from home. So it was definitely a different spin this round. I don't really remember what I encountered last time. I know I had a lot of K2 activity. It's pretty heavy, but this time around, I felt more emotions. I felt more just overall heaviness. And like I mentioned, you have different types of hauntings every location you go to. You can go to the same spot years apart and get completely different evidence, right? So it's interesting to see like the comparison between 5 years ago and nowadays. So overall, the grist mill has a lot of activity, a lot of energy. You have indigenous land, you have the Indian River literally laying behind the mill itself, and a lot of things happen there. A lot of indigenous history goes along the land there. People encounter Tait, people encounter James Naismith, a lot of people encounter Ethel. But many people over the years have actually encountered a lot of indigenous activity, like disembodied voices. People have seen figures, manifestations, people have been touched, people have actually felt so uneasy where they have to leave, footsteps rushing them, running. There's a lot of heaviness, and maybe there's a portal there. I really don't know. It's a place where you really have to sit and bask in the energy, and then the energy picks up. It's a really dark spot. It's a beautiful spot in the daytime, but the spiritual presence there will make you feel very uneasy. Nothing demonic, but just they're definitely there. They're definitely hanging around. They're definitely residing there for some unknown reason. So that's the reason why people have been coming to the property. They just want to communicate with them. They want to see what's there. They want to feel what people claim. And it's definitely one of the most crazier spots on the property that you can investigate. Now the GateHouse, I had a very incredible experience there. My first visit to the GateHouse, I had Elliot and Eric warn me. 2 members of the Phantoms of Yore paranormal group were telling me literally, you will feel uneasy. Surprisingly, it's a very uneasy spot. Now, you would never know you're going into a 200-plus-year-old building. They've done renovations. It looks more like an office space. A lot of, people come there for meetings, like in this day and age. You would never know until you hit the basement. The basement kind of has more original roots. And I feel like the first time I actually visited this spot, it was more of like feeling what these people felt. It was more feeling stuff than actually physically seeing things move. And you almost feel like someone's with you the entire time. My whole encounter there was just feeling stuff. This spot gives me the shivers, man. This spot really hit home for me and really dented my heart. because, oh, I'm getting shivers right now. The whole entire time, I felt like someone was in my ear, you know, just telling me to get the f out. And it was so heavy. It felt like someone was attached to my back, like peeking over my shoulder. I felt like two presents just simultaneously just stand behind me. It was a very, very uncomfortable feeling, and nothing demonic, but just something was so driven to just tell me to get out of there. That used to be a convenience store. I don't know if that's where the seances were held, but a lot of people claim that John Baird, his family home was like 10 yards away from the actual GateHouse, okay? So it's not there anymore, but legend has it that him and his family, from like 10 to 15 yards away from the original house, you know, to the general store, people have claimed that their spirits inhabit the GateHouse. People have encountered children there. People have said that, you know, there's a room upstairs where they just can't be in for a long time because they feel drained, they feel watched, they just feel so uneasy. So like I said, the whole property is incredible. Filled with energy, filled with vibes. It's really a phenomenal spot to really put on the Canadian map, put it out for people to see across the world. I feel like this, or stuff like this, needs to be put out to the world. You had the inventor of basketball, best friends with Tait McKenzie, literally come to the property. He lived 10 minutes down the road. The inventor of basketball. And as you guys know, basketball is one of the biggest sports in modern day history, and literally, if not in the top 3 biggest sports in the entire world. Really significant people that really shaped the world into what it is today. And it's incredible to have the chance to, you know, investigate spots like this, because it does not come regularly, right? A big shout out to Phantoms of Your Paranormal in Ontario for putting this on the map, and for actually putting out events for people to come from all over the world, all over Canada and different provinces, to actually give them a chance to investigate the spot and take equipment and really put it on the map. For us Canadians, it's important for Canadian Paranormal to actually have locations like this, and to really have the opportunity to show you guys, you know, there are other spots in Canada that, you know, are haunted. Phantoms of You are always hosting events, so if you guys do want to come to Canada, or if you are in Canada and want to come to Ontario, they're always hosting events, so check out their links in the description below. They've done an incredible job, not only putting it on the map, but raising money to put back into, you know, these heritage sites and really help them out, because these spots in Canada, man, they're going very unnoticed, and it's spots like this that actually need to be put on the map, because they are just as haunted as some of the stuff you are seeing. It's refreshing to really see a new spot and to really come back with the knowledge I have nowadays, and really dig deeper into, you know, this spot. This was like more of a personal visit, but my story here is I drove 15 hours to really visit this spot, to really see it for myself again and put it out on this channel for you guys. And yeah, I came alone. All I gotta say is that the entire night I was fed through emotions, I was fed through energy, just felt so much around me. And sometimes in the paranormal field, you get nights like that. I'm an empath, I'm not a psychic. I feel stuff in rooms, I feel vibes. That's my specialty in the paranormal field. You know, I can't communicate to spirits like, you know, some psychics do, or like the psychics you see online and on TV shows. I can't do that, but my empath ability is able to come out on the screen for you guys. And I don't know, it's an incredible spot, very heavy, and this whole entire episode is a little bit different than what we regularly post on the channel. You know, some nights you get crazy activity, some nights you get very slow activity, and that's just the name of the game in the paranormal field. It does upset a lot of people, you know, when we don't get a lot of activity. It also upsets people when we do get a lot of activity, right? But that's just the name of the game, right? Like, you get all kinds of hauntings, no matter if you're revisiting the spot 7 or 8 times later, years apart, whatever. Every time you go back, it's a different encounter. You know, it's locations like this that need to be put on the Canadian map, and that's exactly what we're doing tonight. We're putting a very, very important spot on the map. not only for us Canadians, but for the whole world, wherever you guys are in the world, to really see for yourself, right? It's not just us Canadians, like we're sharing this all to everyone else as well, because you guys deserve it just as much as we do. Now, what you guys are going to see is a very, very raw investigation with gadgets, full night vision, no lighted cameras. This is actually all night vision shot in the dark. And it was probably one of the most heaviest nights on the channel with the vibes. So yeah, 15 hours alone. And yeah, this is what happened. This is it, the start of the investigation. Starting this off at the GateHouse. Now I'm just going in with a handheld right now. It's just after midnight, and apparently this is a very, very intense spot to be in, especially alone. So I'm gonna go in alone. I haven't done this on this channel in a while, but I do have a second camera over there. Somebody in there? And my spirit talker is over there. Am I welcome in here? Okay, so I do have to mention that the entire night so far up until now, it's just over midnight, Elliot and Eric, two members of Phantoms of Your Paranormal, have been doing an event all night. There's been people in and out, still people on the far side of the property, but right now the gatehouse is clear. So he had a lot of energy come up and through this area the whole night. And apparently in this room back there is where a table literally shook. Like it literally shook and moved. They say that Mr. Baird, he had a house and his family just on the outside of this house on its own, and it's not there anymore, but apparently his spirit and others have moved on to this. What the Hello? Stay there. Is someone gonna hurt me? This is the room.
Carried. A Ouija board.
What? What? A Ouija board.
Niece.
There's a Ouija board right here. Was someone carried out through this Ouija board? Bro. Yo. I have the chills right now. Hello? What's that sound? Guys. I'm terrified right now. What the hell? What the living hell is going on right now? So, it's literally been so long since I've done a solo, and tonight, man, I'm 15 hours away from home. Not only that, I'm in a very, very active spot. It's so historic and very, very heavy here. Who am I talking to right now? Mr. Baird. I heard that you hate people in here. I hear that you're not friendly too. Am I talking to Mr. Baird? I'm feeling so heavy right now. Like, hello? There's a device over there. Are you able to touch one side of that?
Say goodbye.
I think someone didn't say goodbye on the table.
Gloria.
Said say goodbye. Right there. Say goodbye. And there's an Ouija board right there. Okay, who the touched me right there? You gotta be kidding me, man. I legitimately not even close to the door. Is someone touching me right now? Holy shit. I don't get a good feeling at all. It's like so quiet in here. It's literally too quiet. It's way too quiet. But we're getting a lot off of the spirit box. I don't know what this feeling is, guys, but I get a sense of anger,
Slow.
like an aggression. If there's someone in here, I'd like to introduce myself, okay? I am Lomar. I'm a ghost hunter, spirit chaser, whatever you want to call it, okay? I'm someone who communicates with the afterlife. So I came here, I drove 15 hours from Nova Scotia to be here and to chat with you. Okay, so my name is Lomar again. Can someone tell me their name, if you don't mind?
The energy is rising.
Thank you. That's crazy. The energy is rising. Am I safe here? You able to answer any of these questions for me?
Use it. True.
Use what?
Hate.
Hate. Am I talking to Mr. Baird? Do you hate when people come in here? Oh my God. Oh. Are you over there? Where did you go?
Uncertain.
Are you over there? I think I just saw you. What are you uncertain about?
Constitutive.
There's a ginormous energy in that room right now. I'm getting like body chills. Like I don't even have shivers. I'm getting full head to toe body chills right now. I'm almost feeling like I'm seeing like black shadows. It's not chill in here. Like I don't know how to explain this, guys, but it is not chill at all. I'm getting like almost like weird emotions in here. I can't think straight right now. Am I in danger right now? Let me know if I'm in danger. If there's a sign you can give me to let me know if I'm in danger, make the biggest sign you can do. Hit a wall, move something, touch a device. I heard that you moved this table. Are you able to move that table again? The energy in there, guys. I don't know if you can feel that, but there is major energy in there. Are you upstairs? This is crazy. So Elliot literally told me that the energy in here is nuts. Like he feels so uneasy. And I didn't really like it's not that I didn't like overthink that. I just needed to see it for myself. I needed to feel it for myself, and like coming in here, damn, like it's really not easy to be in here. Oh, I'm starting my face is going numb again. Why does that keep happening? When I started the investigation, it said attach, and I've been feeling like something's been attached to me, something has been following me for a while, and I think it's here with me. Whatever has been following me for the past little bit is legitimately here. Oh, I was gonna say, whatever has been following me for the past little bit is here with me right now, and I don't know where it is, but I'm feeling like I'm seeing little shadows go across the door frames and stuff, and there's something like peeking around. Oh man. Hello? Someone just touched my chair. Whoa. Yeah, I'm feeling stuff, guys. Everywhere. Can you knock on the table in there? Or like move a chair in there to let me know that it's that you're here, Mr. Bird?
Famous.
Yeah, you're pretty famous, Mr. Baird. Damn. It's so unchill in here. Why don't you like people being in here? Your time is done. Your time has now left the earth, and it's other people's time to have this property. I feel a sense of someone trying to protect this place. Something that, oh my God. There's something open in here. Oh fuck. Something's in that room right now. Okay, so that thing's blinking, but whenever it goes off, it doesn't show it in the night vision, but whenever it goes off to me, the room goes black, and then when it lights up, the room illuminates. I just saw horns or something. I legitimately just saw like horns. Like, what? That was like, I'm not joking, that was legitimately like a head with like horns. Bro. Guys, I'm not even joking with you right now. Like, there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell.
2000s.
Are you upstairs? I think I just saw someone in this room. Guys, I'm literally tripping right now. I don't know what to do. I'm actually like scared really bad.
2020s.
2020s. Yes, it's the 2020s. Are you from this generation? This time of life? this is actually unreal. This is like on a different level right now. Like I'm actually like terrified, bro. It's really difficult for me right now because the past few investigations I've actually felt so like bilious and like nauseous and just numb. I don't know what it is, but I think something that's been attached to me is actually here. And it's like, it's paralyzing me. Like I do not want to go anywhere by myself right now. And like my head feels like it needs to just get out of here. So I actually might need to take a small break and come back. All right, I'm gonna come back. Thank you for communicating with me. Like I said, I had to step out. I couldn't focus in here. It's that heavy. So we're gonna see what we can figure out here.
All right, Bears, how you feeling tonight? Lots of people here. Are you watching us right now? Are you unhappy that we're here? You can let us know. Touch that blue light. Lots of different devices that you're well aware of in here. You want us to wrap up for tonight? You just have to give us a sign. We are guests in your general story here. If you have something you want to say, you can say it to us. I know you know how.
Did someone not say goodbye to this Ouija board? Is that why you said that? To say goodbye? Distrust.
Are you distrusting me, John? It's been years. I think you know me very well. Or to Isabella? Or Jeannie? You know we're here just to visit with you. John or William? Or maybe that employee at the top of the stairs? Are you up there? Are you looking down at me right now? I put something there for you to talk to us with. I know you touched it already tonight. Can you do it again? Knife or good night?
Knife.
Well, to the employee up there, we always wondered what happened to you and why you're here. It was a long time ago that you were alive. We're curious how you died. What happened to you? We'll go up there and see you.
Investigation.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So to whoever's here in the gatehouse, can you make a noise for us? I remember one time I was here and that lamp was giving a ding sound, like something was tapping on it. It was quite interesting and something that I've never experienced here before. It's always so heavy up here.
Yeah, I can feel that.
It's always so heavy up here.
I wasn't expecting it to be this heavy, to be honest.
That lamp right there, the metallic lamp. I was here with a group who had a private booking, and it kept dinging. Negative? I would love if you could come into this room and ding that light. Give it a tap. Tonight, people were saying that top drawer opened by itself.
Which one? This one?
Mm-hmm.
What the?
Can you open that top drawer? We want to know that you're with us. What? Could be Eric. Maybe. Try to sneak in. Eric? Hear that bang?
Yeah. Would that mic have caught it? It's pretty loud. God.
It's like weird that it's...
But it feels heavy though, that's the thing.
Is there even anything up here still?
What was that?
I said, is there even anything up here still? And it showed me where there's a REM pod.
You weren't even close to that though. Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, that was cool. Alright. Something walking beside me? Is the jukebox following there? Well, they've added to the channel, Jesus. I sense there's a child here. Can you knock somewhere to let me know where you are? What did that say?
Haunt them.
Slow.
Can you touch that rod again, or the device? Oh, this thing died, eh? Things just drained our batteries tonight. Jesus.
Is there something in the basement? Cleanse the basement?
The REM pod's probably still down there. Just got chills down my back.
Yeah, it's weird on this stair set.
Was it the man they speak of that touched that REM device? I wasn't anywhere near it. We debunked it. I got close to it. I walked by it afterwards. Nothing. Show me that was intelligent. We're gonna go to the basement. Is that where you want us to go? Alright, watch your stuff. And watch your head. You gotta bend a bit. Yeah, and look again.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna get just...
It's like it's following you.
Okay. That was definitely not me again, man.
What the fuck? No way.
Alright.
Who is here with us right now?
I feel like there's like a kid that's walking with us everywhere we go, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's always low. Yeah, there's no way that was me.
Yeah, that was definitely not you.
Are you trying to play with Elmo? Can you touch his stomach? It would take a lot of energy, but there's a button that you can push on his stomach. I've never seen it happen before. Like, it's so quiet that I can hear the woof, 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 you know?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, that's cool. 2 REM hits.
Yeah.
Can you say goodbye? I'm coming back tomorrow. Are you okay with me taking the bench that's in that corner room? It's already in my car. Are you not okay with me taking that? Alright. I almost feel like it's not necessarily something that's communicating with us, but it's something that's with us, walking around, and if I get close enough...
Oh! No.
Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that I get. Alright. So I guess I'm right in that then.
Whoa.
So that happened when I got up. So again, it was movement that I did. Are you with me? Like, are you beside me and you move every time I move? Like, what's going on? Alright, well, we gotta go. We gotta go. Mar got to hit up the mill. Got a long drive.
So this headstone here, since this was brought in here, kind of increased the energy down here. So usually down here during the publics and investigations, we don't get a lot.
Oh, really?
But since they added this tombstone here, and this tombstone was found holding up a porch. So a lot of the old graveyards, they just get rid of the stones because they want to farm on the land or whatever. So this one was holding up a porch, and it's an interesting story of a young man who, while running a race in his 20s, dropped dead. And since this has been down here, activity has picked up. Almost like he appreciates having his tombstone available or on view again for people to look at.
Maybe he's attached to it. Maybe he's appreciative of that. What's his name?
Robert Young. I have a story written up here. Can't see it because a headstone of Robert Young Jr.
If you are here with us, Robert, I set a device right beside your tombstone, right beside your headstone, okay? Feel free to talk right into that so we can capture your voice. Feel free to send us any message you want. Also, James Naismith, if you are here, or so happen to be here, connected to any of your items. What? Oh my gosh. Whoa.
So you like, I don't know, so is this Robert Young Jr. or James Naismith? Because we were kind of talking to both there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So which one is it? Did you just hear like a...
Yeah.
Like it was like a whisper or something?
Can you move away from that light up ball for a second?
It's crazy it was going like that, eh?
Yeah, that's nuts.
Okay, if it's Robert Young Jr., can you make it stop? If you're here with your tombstone, can you make it stop?
Whoa.
So that was going on like repeated cycles, that cat ball. All right, let's try that again for intelligence. Robert, if it is you, Robert Jr., Robert Young Jr., can you touch that cat ball again? Just to let us know that you are here with your tombstone? or touch that device that's over there. The little box with a wire sticking out of it. And if it is Naismith, and if you're spending time in your museum, can you let us know? Shall we visit Ethel's room?
Yeah.
What?
There was like weight behind me on the stairs.
Wait.
It was almost like it felt like someone was like their weight was behind me.
Gotta say hello to Ethel.
Hello, Ethel. I don't mean to invade into your room here. I'm Lomar, and I came from Halifax, Nova Scotia to talk to you. I'd love to hear your voice. Is that you?
Hey Ethel, I know that you're capable of saying your name through this device. We've captured it many times. Can you do it for us now? That sounded like you, but I didn't hear Ethel. Ethel, someone was here reading your poetry and they said you were upset. Does that upset you? Alright, well we're going to turn the box off so we can listen to the mill without the noise. Is that okay? I don't want to take away your voice. Really, Ethel.
She's chatting with someone. Sounds like she's talking to someone.
We capture like interactions between her and Robert.
Oh, no way.
Hey Ethel, you know, I've always been waiting for your light in your room to turn on. We captured it on an overnight live feed. And it's something that I've always wanted to experience in person. Now, I know that Robert turned the light on for me upstairs, and I thought that was a great experience and I appreciated it. But I know that this light has come on before. So Ethel, if you're here, or Robert, if you can turn on this light for me, I would be so thankful. Alright.
It would be amazing, our Tait, or James, or Ethel, if you could perhaps make a sound so we know where to go to find you, or to talk to you.
Hey Robert, do you remember that blue light? I remember one time you kind of scared Eric and I pretty bad by closing a door in here. We couldn't find the source of it. Robert or Ethel, can you hear our voice? Can you let us know by touching that blue light?
Are you guys upset that people come in here, or are you happy that people have preserved this?
I thought I just heard like steps.
I thought I did too.
Robert, are you upstairs right now? If you're upstairs, can you let us know by turning on the lights and we'll come up? We'll take a look at your artwork. Is there an employee here?
Oh, son of a bitch.
That was quick. Okay.
An employee.
I've always felt the presence of like an employee, like a miller, right?
Right.
There used to be a miller house around here. If you're a male employee, can you give us a knock? If there is an employee here, he could be on like a different plane than Robert, Tait, and Ethel.
That's very true.
My theory with Robert and Tait and Ethel is that they come here in visitation. They're not here as like what they call earthbound, stuck.
Yeah, they're separate. Yeah.
Do you see us well? Can you see us good? Can you hear us well? I'm always curious how well you see and hear us. You can speak to us as loud as you can, and we hope we can hear your voice later. Are you the one that closed the door when I was here last with Eric? You know Eric, he was here all night tonight bringing people in and touring them around. Is the employee the person who closed the door? Would you be able to do that again for us? We heard a woman's voice at that time, so maybe it wasn't you and maybe it was Ethel. Ethel, I know that you didn't really enjoy company. You didn't like social events. Something I read not too long ago and I was surprised by that. So I thought you were very much into social gatherings. I guess Robert was the social butterfly.
A light, like my head just got suddenly lightheaded.
If you were one of Baird's employees and you're still here, you must have had some sort of accident here. Or maybe you were an employee that passed away at work. Maybe of natural causes. Did you pass away of natural causes? Alright, where did Eric turn on? Where's the music box? Here it is. Let's just turn on the music box. Let's put it somewhere more central. Some women to all of your artworks, and you told them that those 4 heads over there was your favorite. That's what they told me. They enjoyed that experience. I feel heavy up here.
You do?
Yeah.
There's an odd energy up here. And
So Robert, I put that music box pointed towards those heads. If they are your favorite, you can play the music for us. So many people have experienced you turning on the lights for them. I think it's amazing that you do that you're interacting with the people that come here to look at your artwork. The museum has done a great job of preserving your memory, your history, and your talents, and your life. And I hope that you can continue to do this for people who come here to visit.
Is there a message, Tait, that you want to send to the world? Is that a man's voice?
What's that?
I thought I heard a man's voice. It's mumbling.
With all the silence, like when you listen really closely, it almost like sounds like, you know, there is faint talking in the background.
Yeah. It's weird. Alright, Tait, if you try to send a message, thank you. I appreciate that.
You know, I'm not disappointed that you didn't turn on the lights for us. Because we've seen it many, many times and we have it documented. It's like Lomar said, with the cameras we're holding, we're documenting everything when we come here to talk to you. So what you're doing in the afterlife is coming through in the present life for us.
Seriously, interesting, actually. Punch capitals.
Yeah, and as soon as I say it...
Oh, man.
Isn't that interesting?
Who is that?
So somebody's interacting with this thing. Because we would have heard that sound upstairs.
Yeah.
We would have heard that upstairs.
Exactly.
And as soon as I come down and say, it's interesting it didn't go off while we were upstairs, and beep. How about that red light in Ethel's room? Can you touch that? Whoa.
Whoa!
So for that to happen, you have to like slowly increase in. I got the chills right now. Because I only experienced that once, and that was at the GateHouse.
Wow.
So is it because we were taught, and I say, can you touch the red light in Ethel's room? Is the red light that comes on. So.
Yeah, that came from like in. Oh, my IR's tripping now. What the okay, this is weird. What's going on with the IR? It's not even flipping.
Linear motion. Okay, so like PIR, either side. So nothing in front of it. It has to be directly to the side. So remember all the blips? Okay, so when you just like hit one side, like that, right?
Yeah.
So for that to make the noise that it did, you've got to go,
Yeah.
you got to move into it.
Yeah, but would a draft be strong enough to trigger that?
A draft would never trigger that. It's PIR. It's a motion sensor. So it's not temperature based. It's pure motion, like the music boxes. Right? But it's proximity. So for it to make those multiple sounds, something went like this and then moved in. I mean, most of the time we put these places like this device and it does nothing all night. So I don't know. Makes me want to sit back down for a second and get what the hell's going on here.
Could be Tait. Tait was that you played with that? We just want to know who it was.
Is it the child that's thought to be here? It feels like it was a playful thing.
Kinda.
Or maybe it was a mistake. Maybe you were here looking at the shelf and you moved in front of it. But now my vibe is just that we'll get nothing on it. Just we're like focused on it now.
Yeah.
So maybe go back to what I was doing. We're packing up. Maybe you're telling us that you're happy that we're packing up stuff.
Yeah, so the Algonquin actually had this land at one point, and yeah, like I said, there's a lot of history here, and even Elliot's heard like chanting. Night vision. Yeah, we are filming in night vision. We just want to make it easier to see you or to see somebody. I feel a lot better than what I did at the GateHouse. I'm gonna be real, that was a very, very sketchy, disturbing feeling. Here I get more of like a heavy, but peaceful feeling. But yeah, back there just felt like I couldn't move or else I was gonna get like attacked or something was gonna do something. But here it's like, it's not demonic, it's not dark, it's just, you feel stuff, but it's also very calm, you know? And that's what you get with different types of hauntings. You just get different feelings, and even the same spot over time can be different every single time you go and visit, right? Walking around in night vision is a lot more scary than a lot of people think. It's a lot of nerves radiating through your body. Just all those feelings are just, oh. We're gonna wrap up and call it a night. It's like 2 a.m. at this point, so. Yeah. Well, thank you, our Tait, or Ethel, or Mr. Baird, or James Naismith, for communicating, whoever you were. And, yeah. It was great talking to you. Agree.
Right over there. If you go there to the river, then you follow the river back to the mill, you'll find Ethel's stone where her apparition has been seen. And it's not that far. It's literally like, fuck, I don't know, 20 feet.
20 feet?
So if you go to that cabin,
20 feet to the right.
and then you go follow the river this way back to the mill,
Okay.
it's like 20, maybe 30 feet. You'll see a big grinding stone. That's where Ethel's spirit is seen. That's where she went in light. To do her poetry and stuff.
Wow.
And the cabin is where I saw an apparition.
Okay.
And you heard tonight already from the last group that came back from the event, they saw a shadow person in here.
Yeah.
So, last challenge, see if you can do it. I'll meet you back at the GateHouse.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is crazy. So I have a front cam on. I'm gonna be going just in night vision and this front cam to capture my face. So we're working really with just that. There's no extra camera angles or whatever. It's just me. Elliot's literally driving away right now. So yeah, let's do this. You guys heard the guy. Y'all heard him. This is where Ethel is seen. That was our Tait McKenzie's wife. So before I do start this solo, there is a theory that Elliot actually kind of has. And basically, he kind of thought that maybe they had or he was in a gay relationship. This is just a theory, right? But back in that time, if you were gay, you would be jailed. So maybe he just married her and he was gay and they had like a straight marriage, kind of like visually to other people. But it's just a theory. I don't know if that's really true, but that's one of the theories that goes on here. But anyways, hello? I'm hearing stuff. Bro. Hello? Oh! Jesus Christ! You're hearing the footsteps. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ethel, are you here? I'd love to talk to you. Whoa, bro. This is creepy. I'm like legitimately scared out of my mind right now.
You will die.
Oh! Bro! Is that a woman? On the vlog channel, I literally heard a woman or like something, and it sounded like a woman. I caught that on the vlog channel. Make sure to go and check that out. It sounded like it was coming from this vicinity now that I've explored this. But this is probably the last of what I'm gonna do tonight here. It's legitimately sketch. I don't feel alone. Yo, this is like a full-on village. Ethel, are you here? You're worried? I'm not gonna hurt you. We are afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. So I want you guys to keep your ears and eyes open. I can't say. Ah! Whoa! Whoa! That branch just fell or something. I swear to God, that just. What the? Did you just throw this at me? Oh. What the? Yo, I feel like I'm in a video game.
What is your name?
My name is Lomar. I'm hearing walking beside me, straight up.
See me.
See me. Ethel, is this where you are right now? Are you with me? A lot of people do claim that she's here. I'm feeling someone behind me right now. So this is Ethel's rock. Where she, oh! Whoa! Ethel, is this you? Whoa! Guys, I'm hearing walking all around me. This is the spot where she is seen. A lot of people claim that she is seen here, and I'm completely alone. Oh, shit. What am I doing right now? This has to be one of the scariest moments of my entire life. I don't know why it's so heavy. All I see is pitch black darkness, and I hear footsteps. You know us? I do know of you, and I don't mean to be scared, but I'm hearing you walk around me right now. I think I gotta leave. Oh, I gotta leave. Get away! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Oh! Oh! My fucking pants! Oh! My pants just fell down. Whew. Someone was literally behind me. I'm here. This. Shut down. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Where are my keys? Where are my keys? Whoa! Oh! 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 Son of a bitch, somebody just tapped on my window. No way. No fucking way. Someone caught up. I swear I was hearing walking all around me. Oh. That was the worst feeling. And it's not that she's negative. It was just the feeling of someone being there and you just didn't know who it was. I'm actually fucking scared. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Someone's outside of the car. Okay, this. This. No, no, no way. This. There's no damn way. I'm really hoping this camera mic caught those footsteps. There were so many. It sounded like someone was actually walking towards me. That was actually insane. That actually sounded like a real person. Whoa. I'm gonna have to wrap. That. Whoa. I'm gonna have to wrap. No to that. Okay, I'm shutting that off right now. That was insane. Okay. Fuck, that was the worst thing. Elliot was like, check that out if you can. Try and do a solo. I'm feeling confident here. I drove 16 hours to be here. And I was like, I'm not going home without doing that or trying to do that. So that's why I'm so sorry. Whoa, I had no idea that was so strong. I've only heard stories about this place being like very active. It's really increased recently. I've been here 4 years ago, maybe 5, and it wasn't like this. No, sir. No way.